the last couple of weeks, I was actively looking for a video editor and now I found one, and therefore my goal is to put out a vlog every single week to keep you updated and show you what my life looks like. And I'm just so happy to be back and finally start vlogging again. It's just a nice feeling.
Times I ate up shit, ain't thought I did. Straight in the whip, accelerated, trying to just get on the kid.
A lot of things have happened for me in the last couple of weeks. As you know, I was working on my app lock-in season, but I now came to the conclusion that I will stop working on my app because I saw this app more as an experience in getting to know how to build mobile apps, and the most important thing for me was with this project to prove to myself that I can finish a project, that I set goals and that I will achieve those goals. And the goal of me was to build my first mobile app. It would have been nice if it would have been a success, but for the moment I think I'm very happy that I really published and distributed an app to the App Store. So I was thinking, this is not really an idea that blows my mind, that I'm really passionate about working on. It was more of an idea to just get something started and to do something. So that's why I came to the conclusion that I will not work on this anymore. And now I'm working with a friend on a new idea. The idea is a platform, so a B2B and B2C platform, which also has the potential to include a software as a service in the B2B aspect. I will not talk about my idea because we're still in the MVP phase, we're still in the validation phase to see if the idea is valid enough. And therefore, I will talk more about it as soon as we get some traction and we get some users to use this platform. In the last 2 weeks, we were both working on the MVP, and it's nice to say that the MVP is done now. We will still need to do some minor bug fixes in the UI. Biggest focus we have right now is how we are going to attract users. We are thinking about this and brainstorming, but we'll most probably go with cold DMing and cold calling possible B2B clients to onboard them on the platform. And that's what we are working on right now.
So busy to my eyes.
So the way I try to combine working a job and trying out my business is that I wake up or try to wake up every single day at 5 a.m. and get some work done 1 hour, 2 hours before going to my job, just because I think it's a mindset shift for me to do something for myself first before I do something for somebody else. And I think also in the morning when you get up and you start to work directly, I think you're more focused then and you get more done than working 8-9 hours, being off the whole day and then coming late at home and working late again. But at the moment I try to work in the morning for myself, go to the job and work for myself again in the evening. And so that's how I'm trying to balance it at the moment. And I'm working in Zurich. When I go to the office, I always read for 15 to 20 minutes because it is a daily habit of mine to read for around 15 minutes. So I try to take that habit off early in the morning. I finished reading Atomic Habits and I think it's a very great book. Right now I'm reading $100 Million Offers from Alex Hormozi. And I think at the moment this is one of the best books that I could possibly read because it really tells you how you make a compelling offer for a client. So it really gets you to think how you can package your offer in a nice way. And I think this principles you can apply to every business and every niche. So I try to read and do as many notes as possible so that I can then apply those principles to my own businesses.
Yo, was gonna reach out to you right now, but I just CBA with the stress. Don't even put it on your mom's life. All that's promised in life is...
I will explain to you now everything I've learned in the book Atomic Habits in just 3 minutes so that you don't have to read the book. I did a lot of notes while reading the book, so I'll try to go through all of them in just 3 minutes. I'll need to see how I can actually manage this because I think I did too many notes. Alright. You think massive success requires massive action, but this is wrong. Let me explain it to you. You've got here time and here you've got results. Let's say you start here and you want to become this person. You want to get better results. If you get better 1% every single day for 1 year, you will be 37 times better just in 1 year. And that's the problem. You see a person has achieved success and you instantly think of an overnight success. But you don't know the years of hard work this person has put in every single day. The difference between a person that achieves their goals and a person that doesn't achieve their goals is the systems. This person has focused on the process of becoming that person. Therefore, you don't need to think about your goals or focus on your goals. You have to focus on your systems. But what is a system built out of? A system is built out of habits you perform every single day. So think of the person you want to become and then reverse engineer what they would do in your situation. A fit person probably eats healthy food, goes to the gym every single day, and lives a good lifestyle. A person that makes a lot of money probably has a business, takes risks every single day, works hard every single day, and doesn't procrastinate every single day. Think of this person and what they did every single day in order to become the person. A habit consists of 4 stages: cue, craving, response. Okay, and this closes the loop. The cue. The cue is the trigger that triggers, the cue triggers your brain to start a behavior. The craving is the motivational force behind your habit. The response is the actual habit you perform, and the reward is the benefit you get from the response. One example, you want to go to the gym every single day. The cue is you lay down your gym clothes on your desk so that you see them when you walk in. You see, okay, you have to go to the gym. The craving is the dopamine. The dopamine is the anticipation of reward. You anticipate that after the gym session you will feel very, very good and very, very energized. So you get dopamine spikes and you walk to the gym, you go to the gym, you take action. Response is you go to the gym and you actually work out. And the reward is then how you feel after a gym workout. The feeling of being energized, and the good feeling makes you want to go to the gym every single day again. And that was it in 3 minutes. Let me know if you were able to learn something from this 3 minutes, and if you like this type of content where I'll try to explain something to you in a short period of time. So after work, I got together with my friend and we have sent out 10 cold DMs on Instagram to the businesses, and one response was already good, and we will now plan or continue sending cold DMs to the businesses on Instagram and also sending follow-ups. And if they don't respond, then we will send them some WhatsApp messages, and if they still don't respond, then email, and in the end we will cold call them. The thing is that most of these businesses, they don't have a website, or they are like very present on social media, so that's why we'll try to get in contact with them there first. Yeah, so we will continue doing cold outreach. And the thing is, for a platform, you first need to have some businesses, and then you can try to attract users, because the users won't come to the platform if there are not any business that they can see or things that they can book. So that's why we will first need to get some businesses onboarded, and doing the cold outreach, we try to send a very personalized message first, and then offer them something for free and do the whole onboarding for them, so that they don't have to do really anything and just give us a yes that they're interested. And then I also went to Zara and bought a jacket, because I don't have any winter jacket currently and it's getting really cold in Switzerland. I'll continue working now again at home. So it's now Friday evening and I'm going out with my girlfriend. For me, it's important to spend some time, at least like once a week, with my girlfriend, because even though I have these big goals and these big ambitions in my life, I still need to think about my future family, because I think that is as well very important. Yeah, spend some time in your relationship. The problem that I see nowadays with a lot of successful people, also on social media, is that a lot of them promote like just having fun with women and not looking to build relationships and so on. And they focus a lot on like getting women, how to have as many women as possible and so on. And I think this is like not something good from my perspective. I was always the person that wanted to like find the right person and then grow together with her and build something with her together. So that's why I don't like all of the stuff that they are promoting. So if you're in a position right now where you're still alone, I would highly advise you that you just focus on yourself. Like all the things that the people say that, you know, get as many women as possible and so on, it's not worth it. That's why I'm telling you, you should just focus on yourself, work on yourself, don't waste your time with these women, and when the time is right, when God's plan is right, you will meet the right woman and then you can build something with her together and grow with her together. So that's just my advice.
I feel like you're hostage, now your lover, hidden under covers when you love me.
I have prepared now a list of 44 leads in a Google Sheet. I had to go through all of them manually and search them up on social media because most of the leads, they don't have a website. They're very active on IG and on Facebook, but they don't have a website. So I had to go through IG and have a look at them. So I searched them up on Google Maps because we are niching down on a demographic first. And then I had a look on Google Maps, and then I went to all the listings there and had a look on social media. And now I prepared a list of them, which my friend will then cold DM them on IG. We are using 2 different messages to run an A/B test to see which message is better. And in the beginning, we are offering them to onboard them for free on our platform, which they don't have to do anything. They just have to send us images and give us the consent that we are allowed to use their pictures, their names on our platform. And what's really important here is that we land a few businesses, which then gives us social proof, and we can then use the other businesses for the new messages. So we could then say, when we are then DMing a new business, we can then say, for example, 5 businesses are already listed on our platform, and we can then use that number to show some social proof that other businesses are more likely to say yes. So my friend will message them now and we will then have a look what the feedback is. I hope that you like this video. If you want to connect with me, you can have a look in the description. On IG, I'm posting the behind the scenes of my day-to-day life, and let me know what parts of the video you liked so that I can spend some more time into it in the next video. Until then, take care and work hard.